gate 8 settles, sent on their way from the 1200 metre marker. CUVARA began well, 4 or 5 off the left-hand side, so did On Your Life. King's Magic's the white blinkers on the left, and Musini in the centre of the track. The green cap is well placed. Further back in the run at this stage is River Garden, Turf Conquerors on the orange on the right from Great Dictator. Then comes Final Cup and Wolf Killer, and then comes Conquer the Code and Royal Yvonne. 700 metres to go. King's Magic just the leader from Musini. On the inside, On Your Life, CUVARA, then Great Dictator. Further back, River Garden. Towards the outside, Turf Conqueror, Final Cup and Royal Yvonne. As they get outside the 400 metre marker, Musini, CUVARA still right there. On Your Life, King's Magic on the inside, and Great Dictator's also making a race of it. Outside the 200, Great Dictator and CUVARA. Running on is River Garden, and towards the inside, Musini. CUVARA's the leader, but here's River Garden with a big run on the outside. River Garden's coming home strongly at CUVARA as they come down to the line. CUVARA, and on the outside, River Garden. CUVARA just won it. River Garden ran second, close for third. Great Dictators involved. Number 5, CUVARA's just going to make it home the bar. Warren Kennedy, Tony Riverland for Mary Liley. A big run from number 10, River Garden. And as they get, well, they've passed the post there already, but it's CUVARA who won at number 5. It pays up 290, 220. There we go. Second to number 10, River Garden. That paid 31 a win and 10 rand a place. Then it's many lengths back. Great Dictator, number 2's involved. That runs third. And fourth to number 6, Final Cup. And then number 8, Musini. So well stretched outfield. Further back is Turf Conqueror. And then On Your Life, Conquer the Code, and Wolf Killer. And then King's Magic. So the winner is 4 off the left-hand side with the white noseband. The runner-up comes on strongly, number 10, 2 off the right-hand side. But number 5, CUVARA, will do just enough. And CUVARA, second time at the track, wins it as the tote favourite. Next up is race 4. It starts off that carryover pick 6. And that pick 6 of 400,000. Estimate is 2 million rand. Back to the studio.
Well, it's always nice catching up with the trainers and their thoughts about an individual after a race. And Tony Riverland just chatting to me about this horse, the son of VAR. And first time out, we all saw it, the way he raced and how green he was at Greyville, Tony. I mean, considering, around the turn and how far back it was, that was a tremendous run first time out.
Wasn't it, Justice? I noticed you picked it up. I thought he might start a bit shorter on that run, but he was pretty fit going into that run. But when you draw 10 out of 12 over 5 furlong, which I thought was miles too short for him that day, it was a good run. It was a good effort. He ran on strongly.
Down the straight, it's easier, but today there was a factor, and that was the going, and that was my only concern, but he seemed to handle it well.
He did, Dees. I was a bit concerned. I thought he was faltering a little in the going through about the 400, because he's a big horse with a big fluid action, and so I was a little concerned about that. I must say, well done to Warren. Thought he rode a good race. He kept him together as long as he could, and I have a feeling he'll most probably be a lot better with the going on top. It's under a lot of pressure with this horse, Dees. I missed a gallop last Thursday.
Yes.
The grass wasn't open, so that worried me because he's a big horse, hadn't run for 6 weeks. And he'd done plenty of sand work, though. And I had Mary's brothers out from England, Peter and Jenny, her sister-in-law. So I was under a lot of pressure to give them a winner. We missed Noodle. We weren't there on Wednesday. And so I'm delighted. Well done to Mary and well done to Backworth. But a really nice-looking colt here.
Now, we know that Mrs. Liley loves her racing. She seldom misses a meeting when her horses run. But today, that was, it's been a long time since I've seen her that excited.
Yeah, I told her to have a bet. I think that's why. And I'm conservative, so when I tell her to strike, she knows something's up.
Progressive?
Yeah, progressive sort. I think so, Dees.
Anything else from your side?
No more runners, Dees.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dees.
Well done, Tony Riverland. Now, the gentleman who parted this individual first time out was Warren Kennedy, and floor is yours, Warren. Talk us through it on debut and how things worked out today.
Yeah, on debut, Mr. Riverland said it's probably a bit short for him. Just played as he comes out, and he came out okay. But from that draw, I opted to slot him behind, and he didn't really corner that well. He was running 3 wide. Eventually I got him behind him. And, he was a bit stagnant behind horses. And once I pulled him into the daylight, he quickened well and he finished the race off very nicely. So a step up in the trip today, down the straight. This race was at his Mercedes.
That other horse came at you. I don't know how close you guys got, but at the line it was short heads in it, but he was running on smartly.
Yes, he was running on smartly. This horse was going well. I had him behind horses just for a bit of cover, and I ended up having to start to restrict his stride from the 600. So 400 out, I pulled him into the daylight and let him use himself. And, he found the going a little bit sticky. He wasn't able to use the beautiful stride that he has got. It limited him, but he faltered a couple of times, which put pay to his momentum. And that horse ran up to me, but this horse, I think, was also just looking for the company as well. I think he would have kicked on again, and I think Mr. Riveland and Mr. Lali's got a smart horse here.
Warren, as always, very competent ride. Anything else from your side?
These I got chances throughout. I got Poster Girl, Calabash. They're not in the easiest of races. It's competitive, but they got a big shots in both those races.
That horse Calabash, just, when I have a look at that field, he's the horse with all the stamina in the world.
Yes, Dees, look, he's proved he stays the trip. He won the 2-4 very comfortably with Anton. Then he won the 2000. Look, I led and I was able to do everything my way, and he won the race, but he won it convincingly. And, he should give a good count of himself today. He sees the trip out beautifully, and, he's gone up in the weights a little bit, but I think he is a little bit better than what he is rated, but we'll see how he goes. I expect a big run, though.
Thanks for that, Warren.
Thanks. Just a big well done to Mr. Riveland and to Mrs. Lally. Thanks very much for the opportunity.
Well done, Warren Kenny. Let's get Mrs. Lally in. She's got family over from abroad, and really nice to have a winner when the family is around. But Mrs. Lally, firstly, hearty congratulations on this win.
Thank you very much, Dees. No, it's a very nice win because the going, I don't think, suited him as much as it should. But anyway, I think he should train on. Hopefully he will.
He's a beautiful looking horse. He's got a lovely stride.
Looking horse, yes. And first, I'd like to thank the breeders. I usually forget the breeders.
Yes.
And they've been very, very good and looking after this horse. And he's taken a long time because, as you see, he's a big horse and he needed to mature. And they've been very good, very good. They kept him a long time, and they let me buy him at the end of the time, and that was good. He didn't actually go to the sales.
And then let's touch on the family. Nice to have them down.
Family are here, yes, that's right. Lovely to have a winner when they're here. And Sharon managed to get here in time, and Danielle, because Danielle has been to a netball team event. And anyway, thanks to Tony, and thanks for Warren Kennedy. He rode a lovely race, and we just hope he trains on.
Well, Mrs. Lally, in closing, as always, you're looking wonderful, and well done with this win.
Thank you, Dees.
Well done to Mrs. Lally, and number 5, CUVARA, has come to win, and really nice for her to celebrate this win with a visiting family from abroad. 5, CUVARA, beating the first-timer, number 10, River Garden. Coming up next will be the start of the carryover pick 6. Carryover, 400,000. Estimated pool, 2 million rand, 14.15, and that's 2:15.